Great. You're welcome to another exciting moment, linear equations and inequalities. You know, whenever I say exciting moment or exciting topic, what it means is that we are going to apply calculator in doing most of our work, right? So whenever you have linear equation or inequalities in mathematics, I expect you to use your calculator to generate your answers. That's for objectives or multiple choice especially. And in paper 2, you use calculator to generate your answers and work towards it to confirm it. I hope you love it. So watch the video to see how you're going to apply calculator in solving linear equation. Now, we are going to apply the 4 steps in change your subject. So if you have watched the video on change your subject, you know how simple it is. That watch, the first thing to watch out is check if there's a canopy or there's a veil. And what I call a veil or canopy is if there's a power or root covering one side, a whole side of the equation, maybe the left hand side or the right hand side, especially when it covers the variable you are supposed to make the subject, then what you're supposed to do is to do what? Is to eliminate it by introducing the opposite. So the enemy of root is what? Power. The enemy of power is what? Root. So you just introduce it. So if you watch change your subject and substitution, you see how it works perfectly. And that is what you're going to apply here to solve any linear equation or inequality question. But the calculator is going to be a backup for us to solve the questions for us. Then we confirm with the workings, especially in paper 2. Paper 1, calculator, solely calculator. Let's go. In this kind of topic, the examiner may say, as compared to change your subject, where you say make A the subject or B the subject or express A in terms of B or whatever. Here you say solve. You can say solve. Then you write the equation there for you. Maybe solve 2x plus 3 equal to 0. You just write it that way, solve. That means it's a linear equation. And always expect one variable. So when there's one variable with equal sign or inequality, then it is so. Use calculator to do so. Now, you can also say find x or find p or find y or whatever. Or find a true set or solution set of. So when you are writing your answer in paper 2 and the examiner says solve, when you finish, you write therefore maybe x equals that. When you say find the value of x, find x, solve for x, you write what? Therefore x equals that. But when it says true set or solution set, you write therefore the solution set is. Therefore, so the therefore, you know the therefore symbol. Therefore, the solution set is. Right? Then you put it this way, the solution set equals or is. You put it in, because it's a set, you can see set, the solution set. So we put set in what? Curly bracket. The solution set is S is such that x is equal to maybe 5. That is what you do. The true set is, so the moment you hear set, that means you put it in this manner. The true set is x is such that x equals that. The solution set is y is such that y equals that. Are you okay? So let's continue the process. Let's see some questions and apply. That is all. So that's the difference between change your subject and that. Only one variable here for you to solve. And you just apply your calculator and go. So let's move on. Good. Before we go, let's see. He can also ask you to illustrate your result on a number line. So we look at it as we solve some question. We illustrate on a number line to see. So that is what you should expect. Now let's solve this question. So you see, it said what? Solve 4x minus 2 equal to 4. 4x minus 2 equal to 4. So objectives, don't waste your time. You type it on the normal screen of the calculator. Type it on the normal screen of the calculator. So let's type it. As you can see your calculator there. Let's go. So 4x, you know how to pick your x. Alpha brackets minus 2 equal sign is alpha calculate is there. I've taught you before in algebra, so you can get all those keys. Equal to 4, and this is not a normal equal sign, so 4. After that, what do? You remember shift calculate. Solve is on top of calculate, so if you need it, and it's the same color with shift, so shift calculate. The answer is 1.5. You get it? The answer is 1.5. Sorry, it's supposed to be 1.5 here, not 2.5. Sorry, it's a typo error. That's acceptable. So the answer is what? 1.5. 1.5. Maybe you prefer to write the answer in decimal. Do you remember? You press what? In fraction. You press what? SD. You get 3/2. This is the correct answer. You can go back by pressing the same SD. Hello, you have gotten the key. So this is how to use calculator to solve linear equation. Right? Good. And it said illustrate your answer on a number line. In case you ask to illustrate a number line, you draw a number line. So something like this. So this is our number line. And use ruler to measure. Right? You can use the inch side. Use the inch side so that you get good gaps. Right? Enough gaps. So that is easy to label. By label with centimeters or meters as given to you. So let's go. So I can put 1 here, I put 2 here, I put 3 here. It means here's what? 0. Here's what? Like 1. You know that? Number line. That's how it goes. This is 1. 1.5 is 1.5. So it is here. Okay. So you shade this place. This is the answer. In other books, you see this. You see something like this. Right? X is equal to 1.5 or 3/2. It is shaded line. So that's all about that. Are you okay with that? Good. Right. So to solve it manually, it's just so simple. You group items. Right. As we did change a subject, if there's no canopy, no bracket to expand or remove, check if it's fraction. If it's fraction, make it linear. You know what to do. Find the LCM, multiply by each of the items. Right. Make it linear and go straight away. Group items and go. So you can see this is straightforward. So if I'm grouping items, I'll take the 2 to this side, right? So I get 4x equals 4 was already there. The 2 is coming as what? Minus, so it comes out of plus, giving us here 6. So divide both sides by what? 4. That is what we did. So if we divide both sides by 4, that is where we got our distance. So 4 divided by, sorry, is this 6? Yeah, 6 divided by 4. That is what gave us 2.5. Okay, sorry for the typo error. Alright, so now let's move on to the next example. So that's all about. Good. Linear inequality is also similar to that of linear equation. You solve in the same manner, applying the 4 steps. Calculator can also do the same thing for you. So let's see. So linear inequality, that is what we are working on. They are similar. So let's see an example of linear inequality. Alright, looking at this example, let's go straight to our calculator. This example said solve the inequality. That is the question. Solve it. So let's go. What do we have? 2 bracket x alpha bracket, take my x, minus 2. I close my brackets. Here put the equal sign. We are interested in getting the value, right? After that we determine whether it was this or that. Good. Put in equal sign. So equal sign alpha, calculate. I get my equal sign 5 bracket x, sorry, x, so alpha bracket plus 1 plus 1. I close my bracket. You know you solve, you don't evaluate, so don't press equal sign. So shift solve. Right? The answer is what? -3. The value is -3. Now, watch here. In inequality, sometimes by the time you end, the inequality sign changes. It was greater or less. Now it is less or greater or equal. Now it is what? Less or equal. How did that happen? So you should working to prove whether the sign will change or not. And the sign changes if you multiply or divide both sides by negative.